always tickles me that there's people standing by for us to go live, waiting to see what we're going to say. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. What are you going to say, Travis?
I don't know. I'm still waiting to figure out what I'm going to say. You guys want to hold on? You guys want to hold on a little bit longer while I figure that shit out?
Travis will figure it out. I'll tell you what, while he's figuring it out, I'm going to tell you that we have a big supersize, family size, extra large show today featuring the fellas from Stoney Baloney. Wait until you see this set. We've got Darren Cullen. He wants to be probably our most often guest, and he's back again today. The fellas from Starcards coming out with their third release, and we're going to wrap it up with Joe from Infinite Objects. It sounds like the show's going to go on infinitely. It's not, just the objects. This is episode number 87 of the Nifty Show.
What do we see? It's lined with digital collectibles, we call them NFTs. Games, trading cards, digital art, and those crypto kitties. Travis and Joel are the hosts, you'll know. Travis and Joel say this won't blow. They're locked and loaded, so ready, set, go! It's the Nifty, really kind of spiffy. The Nifty Show.
And it is the Nifty Show number 87. Welcome to those of you watching live at nifty.show/YouTube. We encourage you to share and subscribe and ring bells, even if it means running around your house, just hitting every bell you can.
Yes, I want to say this. You know what? We're big fans of NFTs. We collect a lot of NFTs over here, but I have something that's not NFT related at all. It's a back scratcher, and this.
Oh, nice!
Amazing.
Could you get?
Oh, man, you can just like scratch it right there and be like, oh, these NFTs are amazing. Oh, God, I love this NFT right there. Oh, God,
so
right there.
You want to see? Oh, yeah. I'll show you my back scratcher. It's right here. It's this pen. I kid you not. It's like sometimes I even use it for writing, but like it's, because it's always the middle of the back.
It is. Right? It's always right there. And I got this one in the mail. And you know what? It came in the biggest box, too. I was like, oh, my God, what did I get? And it was like they should have been shipping me like 50 of them. I don't know why they use that size.
Make it an NFT of
I know.
Back scratchers. It's a big show. I'm Joel Comm. That's Travis Wright. We're glad you're here for episode number 87. We're going to kick things off right away. We got a pair. Not just a pair. They're truly a pair because they're bros. Their names are Lee and Mike Goldstein. They are the founders of Stoney Baloney. Yep. And I think that they are smoking up over there already, getting primed for the show. The big set launching on the 31st of August. Gentlemen, welcome to the Nifty Show.
Joel, Travis, thank you for having us. Nice to see you guys.
I thought you were going to walk in with the bong or something.
Oh, no, that's not here. No.
Oh, that wasn't that? That was something else? That was car exhaust?
Medicine. Right. Medicine. Glaucoma.
Hydroponic medicine to start off the show. Stoney Baloney. They're not talking about salami. They're not talking about meat. They're not talking about smoked ham. They're talking about cryptos and the ganja NFTs, it seems.
Right.
Yeah, and these fellas met them several months ago, and they said, "Hey, what do you think of this idea here?" And they showed me a couple characters they created, and I was like, "This is cool, but you guys need to go much bigger with this," because they were like, "Maybe we'll just, sell a couple of these." I'm like, "Oh no! The internet's gonna love these." And gone bigger they have, and the launch is going to happen this coming week, and you're not going to want to miss it. Gentlemen, tell us a little bit. I would say tell us about your background, but you're brothers. I mean, you grew up together.
Twin brothers.
Twins. Who was first?
3 minutes. I'm old. Apparently, I always got like the leftover shit. He said, But,
you got the less of a beard too.
Right.
Yeah, you're like, man, you got the beard jeans.
Yeah.
So does that mean like hand-me-downs, like Mike would wear a shirt one day and then you'd get the hand-me-down, wear it the next day?
Right. Exactly. We just cut off the shirt and I wear one sleeve and he wears the other.
Yeah. Did your parents do that to you guys and be like, all right, let's dress you as identical. You have to wear the same thing. Like, how often was that?
We did have sweaters when we were young with like blue, like Lee, and like a red Mike on them.
And then we'd switch them at school. We'd switch them and go into each other's classes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we were little shits. Yeah, we were little shits.
No, that's good. You know what's so funny is we have another set of twins that are friends that are friends of ours, Angus and Marcus Nelson. Mm-hmm. And he said this. He goes, Angus was they were both working at a at a ski resort. And Jean-Claude Van Damme come up to them and goes, "Oh, you guys are twins. So do you ever like switch up on girls and bang them and trick them?" And then like, and everybody was laughing. And then Angus went back to him later and said, "That was disgusting. I can't believe you would even say that to me. I'm very offended." And he apologized to it. But I mean, if I was a twin, I'd probably say the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people have asked us that too, but that doesn't happen.
That's good. You guys are civil. That's good.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Let's talk NFTs then. What would the idea from Stoney Baloney come from?
Sure.
And we can go ahead and let's pull up the website here, and I'll start poking around it so people can get some visuals.
So we're in LA, and we went to a Fish concert at the Forum about 3 years ago, and we were hanging out waiting for a grilled cheese sandwich to be made. And the guy making the grilled cheese sandwiches, we were just talking about different types of cannabis strands, and people were around smoking joints and stuff, and we're telling like, well, what if cannabis strands like didn't like each other? What if they fought? And we kind of like,
you mean like personalities like superheroes,
right? And that kind of spitballed to an idea of storytelling through a TV show, because we have a background with TV production and pitching shows around town. And then after a while, we kind of thought like, we got introduced to the NFT space, and NFTs, we felt that it's storytelling. And so we felt that we don't have to have a middleman, a TV executive to change the script around, change our characters. Let's just create our brand, create the story, create the characters, and put it as NFTs and see who connects with it, see who vibes with it. And it's been great feedback so far.
You know, I'm looking at some of these collections here, and I love the variations on some of those. Like some of those are really like Purple Haze. You got Jimi Hendrix, you got the Jimmy Bud. It's just like burning all the way up, man. You got about to catch that one.
Our reasoning for having these characters are, the names of these, like Purple Haze. Like instantly, when you think of Purple Haze, you think of Jimi Hendrix. You think of purple. So
it's all in your brain, right? Purple Haze, all in my brain.
Sour Diesel. He's like sour. Lemons are sour. So there's going to have a guy who's going to be big and like he's like a wrestler type. So he's going to be he's grumpy.
But I think like the most interesting part is the interpretations of the artwork. So Mike was one of the artists on the project. We had some CPK artists.
GPK.
CPK, is that the pizza place?
Yeah, you're thinking like the pizza spot. Yeah. Kind of California Pizza Kitchen.
Your smoke went into my brain.
GPK.
Garbage Pail Kids. And so it was cool just to have the artwork just be interpreted by the artists and say, hey, how would you have the rendition of Pineapple Express? How would you do Sour Diesel? What would you do for Master Kush? Girl Scout Cookie. And so it was really interesting to kind of see the creative journey that the artwork took.
Well, what's funny about this is that the variations that you're going to be putting out there too are really unique. And then you've got these guys, Palfernalias.
Right.
You got Bruno Bong.
Right. So that's Dr. Herb. Dr. Herb is one of the main characters, and that's his smoke squad. So
that's this guy right here, right? And this, here we go. There's Dr. Herb.
So basically, Dr. Herb, he basically created the strand and put uranium. He grew pot out of uranium. And there's a whole story behind it, but basically he gets a little wacky. So these are his, the Paraphernalia crew. They're the ones that he kind of envisions. They are talking in his ear. Josie the Joint, she's like the mastermind behind his like beat domination. And, Bruno the Bong, he's just kind of like your Bluto character from Animal House. He's just, furniture smoking.
Nice. So I want to ask this. So one of the things that it seems like, Stoner Cats just released something, right? Where they're having like a TV show around there, and you have to have an NFT to actually watch that particular series. What's the roadmap on Stoney Baloney? What are some of the things that you can foresee down the road with the collection?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that seeing the Stoner Cats, seeing what Mila Kunis did, that just kind of reiterated our journey as well. So first, when you have a pack, every pack gets a Stoney Crew membership card. And that membership card gets you into our world, gets you to Edith's house. Edith's house will be a virtual, online kind of forum, entertainment.
It's like almost like a little club.
Right, and we'll have media personalities coming in. doing different types of stuff, cannabis related, or just entertainment with music, comedy, and really just be able to have people just to be able to get into the group and kind of connect,
make it a community,
and be entertained. And then that's one element of the roadmap. And another one is to be able to, at some point at the end, put together a little animated, clips and shorts, and have those maybe as the next NFT collection, so people can connect with and kind of share as well.
And I heard if you get like the mythic version of like Purple Haze, you get like sent like an ounce of weed to your house or something.
Yeah, nice try.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Where's my lawyer?
Sorry.
No, the opposite. You used to send it to our house.
Right.
What? That sucks.
Check out this guy. So this is the let's go through what are the names of the variations. Your common is common, and take us through. Uncommon is.
So the uncommon should be like the would be, I believe, the would be the hot box. No, it's not the hot box.
No. Wait, there's so many variations here, guys. This is one of them. This is the getting stoned variation, and all 12 cards, 8 characters, and 4 parphernalias are different variations. Now, you won't hear the audio for this, but check this out. It's getting stoned.
Getting stoned.
That's amazing.
That's funny.
It was fun creating this world and taking, phrases like getting stoned and like how would you portray that? So of course, it's like not the literal sense, it's just like of getting, like pelted with rocks. You get so high you can't move, there's all this weight on you. So that's like pelted, like getting stoned. Right?
That's like old school, like seriously, way back in the Middle East days of really getting stoned. You're like literally throwing stones at them.
Right. Look at this, Trav, getting blazed. It kind of, let me play that again. It's kind of reminiscent, at the first, all right, maybe we've seen something. Nope, we've not seen anything like this. And then it's almost like the golden, card because it's behind the fire there.
Totally.
That's the mythic right there. I like that one. And there's what?
No, this is not a mythic.
So
it is a mythic.
Right. So
it says mythic on the website.
Okay, it's a mythic.
Yeah. So the one after the commons would be the munchies.
Okay, let's see, Chris. Do we have some videos that we can pull up of some of the other cards that might have audio with them? Okay, this is a getting blazed guy. Is there audio with that one?
It's like fireplace sounds.
Nice. All right, so there's Blue Dream. What variation is this one?
This should be Tripodon.
Whoa, man. Just walked into a Grateful Dead concert. What's going on, dude?
I'll find myself just staring at that for like minutes. Just keep on like.
It's actually hours, Mike. You just don't realize.
I know. I want to play it down a little bit. Yeah.
And this is the live version of our Dr. Herb character.
Do that again. He's like, uh-oh. I love the way the nameplate falls.
Right. Yeah.
That's so funny. So there's 9 variations in all, and there's going to be 5,000 packs that are available in total on the 31st of August.
At 4:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I think Travis approves of that time, yeah?
That makes sense. I see that there's a promo card on the on Atomic Hub, Stoney Baloney and Monsters of Rap. Did you guys? You mentioned some of the artists from GPK. Is that the R2 guy, Rory?
Not Rory. So with Monsters of Rap, we connected with them and we did a collaboration card with them. We're big fans of R2, big fans of Monsters of Rap and Rory and Junkadelic, Cool Keith, and it just was a great opportunity to connect and put our Stoney Baloney spin on the Monsters of Rap stuff, and we just got great feedback on that.
Nice. I do like the Stoney Baloney logo. It's a cool looking. It looks pretty stony.
Yeah, and these are fun too. So this was a promotional piece you did, this baloney, but every pack is going to come with a token. Talk real briefly about what those tokens are for and what you'll be able to do with them.
Sure. So the tokens we actually were able to figure out a way to have a blend with them. So you take the token, you blend some of maybe the common cards, and that ends up being an opportunity to get a farming card. And what we were, talked about and some of the insight gathered that in the NFT space, the farming cards are something that could really help collection go forward. And it's exciting to be able to kind of have all different aspects of utility.
Nice. And then there's one more piece. I'm going to wait till Darren pops in because he's going to be our next guest, and I think that'll make for an excellent bridge to that. But I think there's one more video that you sent us, so maybe tell us, set it up for us.
Yeah. So one of the biggest things that we want to take away from the NFT space is not only storytelling but building a community. And what we've heard is you have to really engage with your audience, really make it personable and make it feel like a family. And what's great is we've had some awesome experiences having our parents kind of help us out with videos. And my mom is known as the Mama Stoney.
The Stoney godmother.
Right, Stoney godmother. And we actually recently just hired our Papa Stoney to do a video getting people excited for the drop and get their wax ready.
You guys have to change your name to Goldstone.
That was pretty good.
Or Goldstoney. Let's take a look at that video.
This is Papa Stoney with an important message for you. Get the wax ready. 8/31/21. Remember, stay stony.
That's what I call Pimp Daddy right there.
That was nice.
Man.
That was Papa Stoney, huh?
That's Papa Stoney. He really wanted to make sure that his outfit was like Miami Vice.
That's how he rolls every day.
Yeah. So get your wax ready. And what kind of wax? I mean, are we talking shatter wax? Are we talking the crumble wax? Like, which kind exactly do we need to get?
A little combination.
The regular wax.
I got some wax right out there. I got right there ready.
I got some in my ears right here. That's a different kind of wax. Well, guys, there's more to this set, and we encourage everybody to join the communities. You could take a look right here on the screen. The official website is Stoney Baloney Cards.com, and the Stoney crew right here on the Telegram. Go there, join the chat, and there's still opportunities to get prizes and free packs. Now, there's one more surprise that's going to be in the set. There's 9 one-of-ones that you're doing in partnership with our next guest, who we're pleased to welcome back for, I don't know, maybe the 5th time, Darren Cullen, the Graffiti King. Darren, how you doing, brother? Calling Darren. Can't hear you. I know you're there, but I can't hear you.
There we go. All right. I can see you and hear you and hear myself again.
Yeah, so much echo. If you got some earbuds there, go ahead and put them in, mate. No earbuds? I just get to listen to myself. All right, so Mike, why don't you go ahead and share what the collab is while we wait for Darren to figure his mic out.
So we did a raffle as a one-on-one of a physical piece that Darren and his crew put together. They incorporated our Polo Express character and kind of put their Graffiti King spin on it. And we actually made the first one is a piece that we actually are announcing the winner today live on your show. And the winner of the first piece is my man,
Jordan P.
Congratulations, brother.
Jordan P. I thought you were going to say Travis. And I was like, yay.
So we're actually doing it Willy Wonka style, where in the packs we're going to have 9 more of these one-on-one cards, and people will be able to win these statues as well. So the first one had a green pot leaf on the smokestack, and each one will have a different color pot leaf.
Is that working?
Show the different styles.
Darren, what do you think of the Stoney Baloney characters here? You're making 9 of these.
Yeah, pretty dope, right?
Literally
Seriously,
dope.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, Lee, Mike,
Yes.
this is going to be a great sale. I know there's only 5,000 packs. They're going to go really fast, so you guys need to put it on your calendar. 4:20 p.m. Eastern on the 31st of August. Don't miss it.
Yeah, that was exciting. And just as an FYI, Joel has helping the guys, have been advising them on this and working it out. So you know that some of the mechanics are going to be great and really expanded on the set. So excited. I'm too much of a stoner to help participate. I was too stoned, so I guess I didn't.
That's why we needed Joel. He did a good job of
Right.
helping us out. Yeah.
Hey, guys, thanks a
Wait,
lot.
man.
It's great to
Thanks,
see you,
guys.
man.
Take care, guys, man.
For sure. Listen, I smoked enough weed in college to last a lifetime. I think from the summer before I went to college to a year after I got out, I was perpetually stoned. So my lungs thanked me when I was done. Darren, welcome back to the show, man.
All good.
Yeah. So you two are entering the generative space with a new Graffiti Kings release called the Crypto Moonboys. Who are the Crypto Moonboys?
Cool. So there's three gangs in Crypto Moonboys. You've got the Hodl Warriors, the Crypto Bulls, and the Crypto Bears. And as you may or may not know, some of the viewers, the Bitcoin Kid, he's from the Hodl Warriors gang. And they're going to be turned into the NFTs. We've got 10,000 of them, all one-of-ones. And everything we've done so far has been art pieces. But now these ones come with gamification and a GK coin. And you're going to be able to do a lot of stuff with them.
Yeah. You know what? So we've been helping a little bit on this, and I compiled all the pieces into a Photoshop, and I was going through and playing around with different potential variations, and these are high quality. Like Joel and I, we've been paying attention to the stuff that's going on Ethereum. Right? There's a lot of different things, especially we'll cover it every week. These things are coming out so fun and so interesting that you never know. You just don't know what you're going to get on some of these right here. I mean, like, look at him. So this is the Bitcoin Kid. Sometimes he's got a TV on his head. Sometimes he's got one of these hats on his head. And so explain to us. So you said there's 3 gangs. How do you know which one your guy is with?
All right. So on this drop, it's just the Bitcoin Kid.
Just Bitcoin Kid. So he's all going to be part of that group.
Yeah, so it's just a Bitcoin Kid who's from the Hodl Warriors. And we're going to release the Crypto Moonboys, the full collection of the Crypto Moonboys, on ETH afterwards.
Okay, so this is a wax generative launch. And I got to say, we've seen a few generative projects launch on wax, right? There's been the Imposter Punks that Pete the Creator's done. There's Waxel Ninjas that Ryu's done. Of course, I did the Bro Punks. I'm going to say your collection blows all of us away. They're all fine collections, but the artwork on this is just, it's next level. And I think the wax blockchain deserves this type of quality. And now that wax can be attained by so many more people because it's on Binance now, woohoo! It can now reach a whole new audience.
Yeah, exactly. And we're the kings. So we had to drop it like this.
You guys are the kings. And so you mentioned there's going to be 10,000 of these bad boys. But what's crazy about it is when I was going through this Photoshop file, there's I don't even know, 200 potential maybe backgrounds, and there's so many different hat variations and so many different clothes variations.
Hey Trav, can you pull that up and share and just kind of play with it a little bit and show people some of the variations that they'll never likely see, right? Because how many trillions of combinations are there, or is it even quadrillions of possible combinations, and there's only 10,000 that are going to be made?
Yeah, last I count, I think it was 10 billion.
Oh my gosh.
10 billion different one. So that's crazy. Let's see. So I got a screen pulled up here. Sometimes it takes a second for the screen to pop up here in the producing of it all.
Well, while he's doing that, it looks like you guys are also looking ahead to creating a game. So if you own one of these, then your Bitcoin kid, you'll be able to play him in this battle game.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like the old school Pokemon. These NFTs. So this card. So all the 10,000 of them, they'll all be used in the game, and you'll be able to purchase more different variations. So each card will come with rarities, different powers, different health levels, different weapons that have different levels of power. And you'll be able to enter the game and compete with other people that think they've got a good collection of cards as well. And basically you just go back and forth, just like a Pokemon game. And if you win,
that's gonna be
you're
fun.
going to be able to win our new GK coin that's coming out on wax.
Right. So check this out here. So he starts out now. What I'm curious is, like, are there going to be some that maybe don't have a chain or don't have a weapon or don't have? Because we can look here. There's clothes, there's chains, there's faces, there's hats, there's weapons, there's pets, and there's also a bunch of backgrounds. I didn't actually put the backgrounds in here because I just wanted to see the little pink. So basically, I can come in here and say, all right, here's some clothes. I'm going to go through here and just pick some different ones. Like, oh, there's a hoodie. Right, here's a different style hoodie. There's a bunch of different hoodies in there. You might get this style right here. You get some different style. So I'm just going to go through. I'm going to pick one of these. I'm going to find the one that I had already. Get rid of that one.
Look at how
Boom.
many there are.
God, there's so many of them. Like, all right, here's the Moonboy Arrow Armor Wear. Check that out. I like that one.
You know what I like about this, Trav, is that everybody's guaranteed to get something cool. Right. Mm-hmm. There's not a single throwaway. And a lot of these generative projects we're seeing on ETH because they've only got like 150 different, attributes that it could be. There's how many hundred are in this thing? It's like 350 or so. It's crazy.
I like the different ones right here. Look at that. Like, he's got to be smoking a joint because that's what we're doing Stoney Baloney here today. But look at all the different kinds of hats that can be on this guy. So there's just so many different ones. Like, oh, here's this one here. Turn this one off here. Whoop, turn this one off there. There we go. We're going to have that hat on. He's got himself an armor on. What about some weapons? He looks like he probably needs a weapon. And then, so I like the beat down bat. So nobody, but then it covers up the joint. So we don't want the beat down bat. We want to probably need maybe a water gun. There we go. There's the fancy water gun. And then maybe he gets a pet. There we go. There's a pet. Here's Bobby ETH right there as the pet. And so you never know. You might get something just like that. Boom, and that's your generate. And it's gonna have a background as well. So I want to ask you this, Darren. Are there going to be a background on everyone? Some of them not have a background. Are they all going to have a hat? Are they all going to have? Which one of the attributes might they not get?
So they may not get an animal, a pet. But they'll all get everything else.
Okay.
But each of the attributes will have different, because it's going to be used for gamification. Each hat will have different levels, different powers and stuff, different health levels.
Gotcha. So you're gonna have all those attributes sort of set up in some table of some sort, and you're gonna say, "Oh, this one's a rare one. Boom town. I'm gonna be able to kick some people's ass in the real game."
Yeah, exactly. So once you've got all your combinations. Again, in the background, it'll tally up how powerful your card is. And again, like if you're sitting there, you think you've got a powerful hand, hopefully you'll have more than one, and you'll go into this online game, and you'll battle with your cards.
And you can see here, as you're looking at them, there are so many different variations. If you're looking at my screen, you'll see all of the backgrounds. Well, not all of them. I think that actually you gave us something like 290 backgrounds, and the tech team were like, we can, with the way the algorithm and all this works, we can only do 200. I'm like, well, randomly scrap 90 of them because there's too many. So, even with, like, let's say those were randomly evenly distributed, right? 200 backgrounds. That means there's only 50 of any one card that has just a certain background on it. Now throw in it the other permutations, and it's going to get crazy. These everything you have done so far, Darren, has sold out. Everything that's come from Graffiti Kings has gone pop, and so these are going to do likewise, I'm sure. What time are they going to go on sale, and on what date did we set for that?
I'm not sure of the time, but it's the 3rd, Saturday the 3rd.
So Wednesday the 1st.
More importantly, 1,000 people will, if you get, I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet, but you may get a certain animal. If you're lucky enough to pull a certain pet, then you'll be able to claim a physical Bitcoin kids toy.
Really? Nice.
Yes.
So if you get a pet, you also get a real dude. So that you're taking it to the digital level, where you're taking physical and digital, and say if you open up this pack randomly, you might get and it's one of those cool toys.
Yeah,
it's not one of the resin toys; it's one of the toys, right?
Yeah, exactly. One of the vinyl versions.
You got him right there. There he is. Look at that fella.
So we've got 1,000 of them that are going to be dropping in the packs. And if you're lucky to get one of the ultra rares and pull a Bitcoin Pepe, you'll get a physical Bitcoin Pepe.
Nice. And that's the gold Pepe, right? If they get the pop up with the gold Pepe? Oh, I saw that. I was playing around with that last night.
Exactly. So you pull up one of the cards with the little gold Pepe in the corner. You'll be able to claim a physical one of them boys.
Check out my physical Pepe. Look at my Pepe.
Yeah, boy.
I can't look away from your Pepe. It's all Mimi. So this is a production site right now. The site will be live at cryptomoonboys.com shortly, and you guys will be able to check out all the info there as they're still building out some of these things here. Darren, is there anything else you want to tell us about this collection? I know it's exciting and it's going to do very well.
It's a new for us. It's like I said, it comes with gamification. And a GK coin as well that's going to be pegged to wax, and we've got Kate helping us out with that, and we're going to be so people will be getting so basically with the GK coin as well. Every collection we've done in the past with R2, R Planet, you'll be able to stake them cards. You'll be getting dropped wax. You'll be able to stake them and get wax dropped. Sorry, not wax. The GK coin, Kate coin. ETH coin, we're going to be dropping everything on you. This is going to be a first.
Nice. To drop a coin, you can call you Coinia. Just drop it all upon us.
The Coin Kings.
The Coin Kings.
Don't sleep on the Kings.
That's so beautiful, dude. And I want to do a shout out to you, man. It's like I found a muralist here locally in Puerto Rico. Going to come here and paint my wall in the backyard by my pool, and then we're going to put yacht varnish over the top of it and make this amazing thing. So you're like the OG of graffiti, and how I was like, dude, anybody I know could say, hey, I want to paint something on a wall in my backyard and I want to preserve it. How do I do it? And you said yacht varnish, and we're going to make that happen, dude. I appreciate the insights, brother.
All good.
Hey, Darren, thanks again for coming back. Looking forward to seeing this first drop be a crazy success. Generative on wax are the best. Take care, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh, that was Travis's brother there that was behind him that wanted to be on the show. That was William. We can put William on. Travis, where'd you go? I wanted to say hi to William. He bounced off for just a moment. So if you guys aren't keeping up with niftydrops.io, this is, you can download the app and you could also just bookmark the website. I am finding more stuff from the Ethereum chain here than I'm seeing on some of the other sites, and encourage you to do that. There's a couple that we found this week that both of us aped into. One of them, Travis, was the Koala Intelligence Agency, koalaintelligence.agency, and these guys sold out so fast.
Dude, these right now are, I think the floor on these are nearing 1 ETH. I think whenever we got them, how much were they? I think I got 4. And maybe they were like 0.05 of an ETH or something at the time. Now they're 0.75 of an ETH. These things, I think they do look like they were hand-drawn originally. Maybe they just compiled on top of them. But some of them are pretty cool. I got a couple actually decent rare ones. And when you got a rare one, you get a bunch of people sending you deals all the time. Like, hey, I'd like to buy this for like way less than it's worth.
Most of those are bots that are hitting it. They just go and they hit them all up here. But the floor is 0.825 right now on these.
Is it?
And
Nice.
I picked up a few of them as well. Sold 2, got 2 left. It's interesting. It's like, what are the things that make some of these sell out and some of them not? Is there a formula for that?
And then another one we saw was the playing art. We talked about it last episode, I believe, was playing arts. We talked about that during the floor part of our news episode. And playing art cards, I think it was at playingarts.com maybe.
I don't know. I'm looking for it right now. Yeah, these were very cool, though. Let's see if I got the right site. That would be.
I think this is it. And anyways, they hired 55 different artists to go out and create a new deck of cards. Every artist had their own deck of cards. Yeah, this is pulling up here, and they were phenomenal. And whenever they sold out before I was able to even get them. So I went on there on the secondary market and got some pretty cheap. And I was like, all right, I want the Ace of Spades. I want the Queen of Hearts. I want to find just a few of these, and then I got like some of the threes. The threes look pretty cool. I like the 3 of Spades was really awesome, and some of these other ones. So I just picked up like 4 that I liked, and I ended up spending. I think I spent a little bit less than an ETH total picking up the ones that I wanted. And today I sold the Ace of Spades for 2.22 ETH.
Wow, those are some sweet returns. I guarantee you, there's some people out there now that are making bank doing this full time. I pulled one of these from a pack. And I'm not selling it. I'm hodling it. I think that the series has some long-term play.
There's the other Queen of Hearts right there. The Queen of Hearts is a really cool because it's got the little smoky kind of a thing going on. And if you click on it, a lot of times you can see the whole thing. But that was fun.
This is the other one that I could not buy retail. I had to get them from the secondary market, but this was really unique. The toolsofrock.com. These guys created, these are the generative NFTs with a different frame, album artwork, the vinyl, sometimes a label on the vinyl, sometimes a piece of news history, a pick, a year. And these came out really cool. And I think the floor on them right now is probably about 0.15 or so. So if you want one of these, you can get one off the secondary market on OpenSea.
Wow, the price of them went down pretty significantly then if they're only 0.15. But they look so cool. There are some that I was just like, oh my God, I want to get. And it's the first time that we've seen a real generative set that wasn't characters of some sort. Like they were they're laying different layers down on top of this thing, and they came out with a really cool thing. I like the idea. Here's an album cover. Here's a vinyl. Here's a pick. Here's a frame. Here's a background. Here's a date. And it was the perfect way to do that. And I think we'll probably see more people attempting something similar to this. Probably won't come out as well as this because these were just done beautifully.
So if you own 3 of them, when they do the snapshot, you're going to get a VIP pass that's going to give you access to some other stuff. So those are a few of the ones that we found this week that we thought were really interesting. Right now, we found 2 friends that are joining us from StarcardsCrypto.com. They've got a new pack set coming out that's, guess what? Rock, band, and music centric. Vic and Rob from Starcards. Welcome to the Nifty Show, gents.
Good evening, guys.
Hello,
How
guys.
are you doing?
Doing really good. Which is Vic and which is Rob?
I'm Rob.
And I'm Victor.
And you're Victor.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, man. So Starcards, you started this I want to say last year. You released your first Starcards, right?
Yeah, we released our project on October 2020. We were on the first projects alongside with Ultraware and other projects, and we have been launching. Our first launch was through airdrops, and our serious one, 100%, almost 100% airdrops. And you can say.
Yes, we are a very community-driven project. We like to reward our collectors always in the best way we can. So everyone that follows us from the very start knows that 70% of our NFTs were given for free, for example.
Yeah, we started small, giving airdrops to our community, always listen to them. And as you can see, Joel is showing the our website. This is series one. Most of these NFTs were airdropped. We like to give free stuff to our collectors, and since our last launch, Ruptura was launched on March, the peak of everything. We sold out with this launch, and since then we have been rewarding the collectors like psychedelic NFTs, altered NFTs. These were the packs that we launched, and it was sold out in how many seconds?
I think 16 seconds.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
It was crazy for us because we are very indie project and just the two of us. I'm the artist, and Rob takes care of the crypto strategy and craziness that this NFT world is. And we have been doing a lot of collabs, but we can say
it took you guys 16 seconds. Wow, couldn't you have done it quicker?
16 seconds. That was crazy.
I'm quicker than that.
I definitely didn't expect that. It was crazy, but we learned a lot with this first sale. So we are improving the user experience a lot for this upcoming launch, Ascension.
Yeah, because I know some people are like, oh no, 16 seconds. Like it's some, for one side of it, you go, man, that was great. On the other side, there's a whole bunch of people who are like, damn, I wish I could have got some cards. And
exactly.
That's why we've always now since then, because we sold out some in seconds too, and we were like, you know what, let's slow this down so you can only get like maybe 5 packs at a time or something, because we just found there's this like upset in the community, and so that's one thing that's, you always get these learnings. And I like these cards. These cards are great. Tell me about the wizard. What's up with the wizard playing the guitar? And it looks like you got a wizard behind you there somewhere as well. Behind, you got some guitars on your wall and a wizard back there. What's up with that?
The wizard NFT was launched via a mission. We can call it a mission, where like a program called StarQuest. We did several riddles to the community, and we after 4 steps, if I'm correct, we gave like 25 the wizards, and the wizard was inspired by the song "The Wizard" by Black Sabbath.
Nice.
Oh, by Black Sabbath, nice.
So you had this rock and roll jam already happening, and now the new set, Ascension, is going heavier on the rock theme, right? I mean, I see what's happening here.
It's going very heavy. I think our guys from what's the name of again? Sorry, but you guys are going to love it. They're all NFT poster like NFTs. So this collection was inspired by one of our favorite arts from Ruptura. That was our series 2. It's called Oddstar. And this NFT inspired us to create more and more NFTs like that, like these posters. As you can see, we have some rarities there, base, copper, silver, and gold. But the main thing is the craziness that is happening in this collection, Ascension, is the true essence of Starcards, I would say. I'm really happy with the results on this one. We love this poster like NFTs. Some time in the future we can launch them as VRL, maybe as poster, like physical posters. We would love to do it. And you want to do the honors about the rarities?
Yes, of course. So basically, these 4 base, copper, silver, and gold rarities, you only earn them for completing puzzles, like a little bit down the website. Puzzles like this one. So to complete a base poster, you will need 9 different puzzle pieces, and you can get the full posters. And after that, you can burn them to upgrade to higher rarities. And we decided to make it even more interesting by adding prizes to the higher rarities, like silver, gold, and platinum rarities will have prizes. So, for example, if you complete a silver poster, you can earn $10 in wax. And if you complete a platinum poster, that will be like crazy. We are giving this crazy prize of
5K.
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 I was wondering if that was a typo. That's not a typo. That's legit. $5,000.
Yeah.
Wax is
We
the prize.
would be very careful by displaying that.
And we like to give a true motivation to everyone to complete these puzzles and show our art to everyone.
Yeah. Besides these puzzles, like we are giving 2 packs and a small pack with 14 pieces, puzzle pieces, alongside with a guaranteed
Full poster.
full poster. We won't do like just sell puzzle pieces and be just that. No, we would like you guys to have the poster, the full poster, like neon, ethereals, purple haze as a coincidence with the other guys. Is a rarity of ours too, because we love Jimmy, and these are all guaranteed posters NFTs for in the packs. Alongside with the guaranteed poster, we are going to have a mini pack of 5 spheres. These little guys there. These star spheres were acclaimed to be like fan favorites NFTs from Starcards. It was a creation we did back in June.
Launch.
In the Rupture launch, yeah, in June, back in June, and people loved it, and we listened to them and we created more.
So in every pack you buy, you will get a pack with spheres. It's guaranteed. So if you buy one of our packs, you earn one for sure.
Yeah.
Those are beautiful. Am I muted?
Nope, you're good.
I'm good. I thought I was muted. I was muting earlier. That's lovely, man. A lot of this art is very cool. You guys are doing some great stuff. I actually just picked up a wizard, in fact, off the secondary market. Those things are those are beautiful, and they're very rare. So I'm like, all right, I better snag one of these
Yeah,
here.
only 25 minutes.
Only 25. What are some of the utilities of these? Like, what are some of these things going to do in the future? Do you have a roadmap on some of that stuff?
Yeah, short term. We have a short-term roadmap. We are doing currently a collab with Space Heroes. They are a very, very cool NFT game and staking. Those arts will be staked there, alongside with Nefty. Nefty blocks will be also a collab we are doing. I think down in the website, if you would like to reveal them. Publish them?
Yeah, it's published. And just
Should I refresh it?
Maybe, yeah.
not appearing.
No worries.
Oh, you know what? There's my Brave shields are up, so it could be blocking some stuff. Here we go. Here's some of the collabs.
Yeah. Those are the collabs. Space Heroes. The full art is going to be revealed soon, and it's gonna be a minor of their project.
Yeah. So we will reveal the art soon, but basically you buy ingredients from our collection and their collection, and you will blend both of them to earn high power mining for the game. And each individual ingredient will also be a miner, so it will come to fruition next week, August 3rd. So it's gonna be a huge thing for the release of the game.
Yeah. Also, our launch, Ascension, is going to be launched in almost a week, and September 4th, 5 p.m. UTC.
All right, so you guys go check it out, starcardscrypto.com. Join the Telegram, very active community there. They're very community focused, and there's a dust miner for Star Cards too that you could pick up off the secondary markets to earn dust as you are engaging in that community. And you said the date for this is what? Because I don't see it listed on the site.
Yeah, it's September 4th, actually.
September 4th. At what time?
5 p.m. UTC.
There you go. I'd get that up here on the site, and we're looking forward to another quick sellout as you delight your fans.
We hope so. Yeah,
I hope so.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on, guys. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us here.
Thank you, guys.
Man. Rock and roll, mate. Rock and roll. Joel.
That's that. Do you see the continuity in today's show, Trav? I mean, we start with Stoney Baloney. They had the Purple Haze card, and then we ended up talking about then we went to Graffiti Kings because Stoney Baloney is working with Graffiti Kings. And then we got to talking about the tools of rock because we're talking about music and all these. And now we end up back at Purple Haze. And somehow we're going to tie it all up nice and neat because when you get...
We're talking about sex now. So we had rock and roll and drugs and now it's sex?
No.
No.
Try again.
Okay.
You're going to need a way to display these cool NFTs you have in the real world, IRL. And what if you could take one of these Stoney Baloney or Crypto Moonboys or Starcards and have them in a digital frame that is looping your favorite card again and again? Joe Saavedra is the CEO of Infinite Objects, and he's joining us right now to talk about how that's possible. Joe, welcome to the Nifty Show, good sir.
Hey guys, how's it going? Great to be here.
Yeah, man. Travis is showing off right now. Hold it in the middle, Trav. This is Travis's one of his Infinite Objects. Talk about this one, Trav.
Let me turn my light off so it's not so
it's all glowy at it. Yeah.
Boom.
What is this?
This right here is one of my favorite pieces, one of the best NFTs. This, in my book, this is by Boss Logic. And this right here is called Forever Mamba. And this thing is moving. If you guys can see it, it's like the wind. You got the waspiness going there. You can see the background moving. And Kobe's getting ready to shoot the ball. You see the wind blowing off of his jersey. Freaking love this thing, man. As soon as I discovered Infinite Objects, I was like, oh my God, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get that Kobe. And I'm going to have it on my shelf. And what's cool is I got Kobe right there. You see Kobe shooting the shot right there, actually. And big fan of Kobe. He's killing it. And
I'm going to show you mine right here. This is I picked this up. It's called Traffic Jam, and I picked it up off of Nifty Gateway last year when you could still get a new item for like $20. Now I've had offers of like $400 or $500 for this one, but I just thought this was so cool. And now it sits on my desk back there, and every time I turn around, I see it infinitely looping. And so, Joe, talk a little bit about Infinite Objects. Why did you start this company?
Yeah, absolutely. I love both of those pieces, by the way. They're excellent pieces for Infinite Objects. They loop beautifully. The Kobe one is particularly subtle in the movement. That Boss Logic's awesome. I love all of his work. I'll talk about the beginning of the company. Really, it was really founded 3 years ago. I started the company. I was actually working with Giphy, the GIF search engine, and thinking about different ways that we can experience moving images and video content outside of the browser, outside of your phone, and stumbled on this idea of an immutable display. And it's a pretty crazy idea. Our product, you can never change the content on. We call them video prints. And really have evolved opportunities from day one in how we collect video, how we own video, how we sell video and moving images, and really taking digital content and turning it physical is the entire thesis of what our product is and what it can mean to collectors, to artists, to creators, to IP holders. And that really spans entertainment, media, sports, all the way through fine artists moving into digital art, as well as user-generated content, right? Video is how we record our lives. Video is how we tell stories, but we don't treat video the same that we do photography and print. And our product is really evolving digital content into something, again, that has the same thesis as NFTs do. We're taking digital content, digital assets, and building value through scarcity, through provenance, meaning authenticity, as well as through really evolving the experience of ownership.
All right, so you can't hack it. You can't go in and change it from one image to another one. Correct?
That's right. There's no.
What I just did. Now I have this one here. I switched it. No, I didn't. I actually have two of these bad boys. I got that Kobe. And then I have Sooth and Sayer beating each other up for the microphone. Give me the microphone.
Give me that. No, you give me. Ow.
Here's my favorite part right here.
Ow.
Yeah, well, hold on. Here it is.
The double
take the
slap.
mic back, and then smack, boom. Give me that damn thing. My mic. Love it.
Love people who own multiple. We've got so many collectors who literally are like, I'm going to print my entire collection.
That would
And
be
that's
expensive.
awesome to see.
That would be expensive to do. So I want to talk about this. So I ordered the Kobe one about, I don't know, 2 months ago, right? And maybe 10 weeks. And he's like, hey, these particular frames were out of stock for a while, right? And I guess these are the bigger ones. You have multiple sizes. And then I got a message that says, sorry, hey, we can't print this Kobe for you. It's, we don't have valid verification that you own it. And I'm like, what? I own 3 of these. What the hell do you, here's my ETH address. Dude, you could be anybody's ETH address. And I'm like, dude, it's my name. It's my face. It's Nifty Gateway. It could be anybody. I'm like, dude, do you need me to send it to you via ETH and you send it back or what? And so we went through a little thing and you're like, all right, yeah, okay, we verified that it's yours. We'll go ahead and print it out. But that's a real issue. It's like you don't want somebody printing off NFTs on an infinite object if they don't own the NFT, right? So how are you guys proving provenance and proving ownership on this to ensure that somebody is not able to print out a Kobe who doesn't own Kobe?
Exactly. That's a perfect question and a great segue into all the things that we are building right now, which is, again, exactly what you said about proving your ownership, proving your participation, proving that you have the right to, purchase a physical expression of that NFT. And the way we're doing what we're building right now is a number of Web3 integrations. So you will, our first integrations will be with obviously MetaMask and Ethereum-based NFTs. You will sign in with MetaMask, just give us a viewing capability of all of your collection inside of your wallet. You'll then be able to preview any NFT that is in your wallet as what it would look like in an infinite object and just order a print of it. For us, it's very important to kind of prove that ownership, that provenance. It's also important for the creator to have a say in that process. So we are going to be sending royalties to the creator of that NFT, the actual IP holder of that token, unless they have surrendered complete ownership. We have created an artist registry for them to actually really allow us, give us the permission, give the collectors the permission to print on an infinite object.
All right, I have a nuanced question here as an addition onto that, because here it is, like, I'm a shit figure outer, so I'm going, wait a second. I download, let's say I downloaded this file from Nifty Gateway. I found the thing. I like the Kobe. I downloaded the Kobe image. And then I just went ahead and printed it on, I made it as an NFT and printed it on my Ethereum address. I just went on OpenSea and I minted it again, and now it's on mine, but I don't have an official one. But now I've connected it to my MetaMask, and now you see that it's in my wallet. Like, how are you going to verify that it's from the official collections?
Yeah, so the artist registry that is live today, if you go to infiniteobjects.com and click on NFTs in the top, you can get to the for artists. This is where the artist has to grant us permission, right? And it really granting their collectors permission. So if you scroll down here, you will sign a smart contract. This is live right now, so you can go ahead and hit sign up as a creator, and any NFT that was minted with your creator wallet listed as the creator, that is then what is going to be allowed to be printed. So the way that we're mitigating the scenario that you just described is by actually opting in the creators. Their wallet will be always listed as the creator wallet, and we know who to send royalties to once that print is ordered.
I love that. Now, right now it's just Ethereum, right? But in the future, well, we've got tons of collectors that have cool blockchain heroes on Wax, and I'm sure they would love to do. And you're basically saying we could sign up here as the collection and offer certain ones. Like somebody else might want that Sooth and Sayer, right? That Travis has. We're smacking each other. How do we do that?
Exactly. I mean, you can mint that. I mean, today, what we will be supporting first is Ethereum, correct? We have all the plans to be supporting Tezos, Solana, certainly Wax. We get requests every day about, what chains we will be in and where our roadmap looks. And certainly for us, we want to be blockchain agnostic, right? We want to be, this concept, it's above just the technology elements, right? This is about, again, about celebrating content, celebrating digital content, elevating its value and letting people enjoy it in ways that they never really have. So yeah, absolutely. You could mint that video. You go ahead and mint that video, sign up as an artist on our registry, or as a creator, as an IP holder. and set your own price point. Even you get to say how much the print should cost, which directly affects your royalty, obviously, and then allow your collectors to print them as much as they'd like.
So you can almost be like, all right, well, a normal infinite object would be $119, but since this is a Alex Gray, then it's going to cost you $250 to do it because they want to make sure that those are. Now, I'm actually looking. If you could pull up my screen here real quick, Chris. If we look at mine here, where they have the reprint NFT. So here, so these are some of the artists who have already sort of popped in and I guess they've opted in to the platform. My question around this is like I'm looking at some of these and I'm like, oh my God, I'd like to have that one. This Alex and Allison Gray, that is badass. Are they doing NFTs and they're putting those, or are they? Because I see some people have partnered and they're selling their art in existing frames. Well, like for example, what's the partnership with them?
Yeah, everyone that you're seeing here in this video, as well as even more, we've worked with Beeple, we've worked with so many NFT artists on their existing NFT drops. So, they might have dropped on Super Rare or Maker's Place or Nifty Gateway. We've partnered with a lot of these NFT artists to basically provide the physical twin for their drops. And so that's what you're seeing here.
Are you numbering them too? Like it's like, all right, this is the fifth mint. This is the fifth one that corresponds with that fifth mint.
Yep. So here is this is a collaboration with Ferocious and Artifact. Okay. So nice. Ferocious and Artifact, they did a big collaboration, released a number of editions. Here is one of them. And on the backside, you see a lot of the metadata of this NFT. So this NFT had a number of traits. It had an edition number. This one does not have a QR code, but most of them have QR codes that link to the NFT on chain, whether that is a link to the drop page, whether that's a link to your wallet, or Etherscan even, just to show you the kind of historical data of that token.
So there's a couple questions I have around the content itself. One, can I add audio to it? If I want to be able to, because right now the one I have that what do you call it, Traffic Jam, I know has audio, but there's no speaker on there to play it. Will I be able to do that in the future?
No. We very deliberately, designing the product, really wanted this experience of an always-on playing, looping piece of content to be as enjoyable as possible. Audio really destroyed what that feels like. It really kind of made it very annoying. We would have had to add a button to let you turn it off. And what this product does not have is any buttons or switches.
You just plug it in and go.
It turns on in your hand when you take it out of the package. And that's this very kind of magical moment that our collectors love, because again, it doesn't feel like technology. It feels like something like magic, something like very much a design object, something beautiful that is unexpected and does not have an interface that you have to interact with or control or manipulate.
Well, I have a feeling I know what you're going to say to my next question then, because you've already kind of said what the mission is. There's people that want to know, well, can I program it to have multiple NFTs and pick which one displays at any time, or have them like screen show through them? I'm guessing the answer is no, based on what you just said.
Yeah, the answer is no, certainly right now. We are thinking about a number of ways that a collector could maybe print an entire collection and think about how that collection is represented. But this is a perfect example, right? This is basically a certificate of authenticity of this piece, right, on the backside of the actual piece itself. And so this really only makes sense as an immutable display of a single piece of art. And so we love that idea. Obviously the permanence itself is a super novel concept. No one else is doing that. You're seeing NFT frame projects pop up left and right. But none of them are really thinking about it as elevating the content. They're thinking about it as kind of technology. They're thinking of it as a gadget. And that is not what Infinite Objects is about at all.
I have an interesting comment. Like I was going to say it a minute ago when we were talking about Alex Gray and that artwork, that great I just love that sacred geometry and that DMT inspired stuff that he's created.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, what's funny is I had a website back in I'm actually looking here. I'm actually going to pull up the Alex Gray stuff that they have here on Nifty Gateway. But I have an interesting thing. It's like, so I had a website that basically showcased artists and stuff back in the day, right? I was like, all right, here are artists and filmmakers and stuff, and it was called Macrozine, and I built it. Then it evolved into Method Laboratories. It was Method Lab, and they sent me Alex Gray sent me a cease and desist because I linked to his website. He was so anti-technology at the time that he was like, wait a second, you are linking to my copyrighted information. I'm like, dude, I'm linking to your website, bro. Like, what do you mean? So it was like, it's good to see that he's over time that he is all set up. Well, look at these. There are some beautiful drops that have been set up here from Alex and Allison Gray. I just love that artwork is just so beautiful. I need to take a look. Look at those. There it is. Holy shit. That one NFT was $188,000, and there's only one of those. I was like, dude, that's beautiful. I want to get it. Nope. I'm not going to get that. That's expensive.
So the other question I have is about size, because size matters, right? The frames here, they're not very big, but what if I want, something big to put on my wall?
Yeah, absolutely. We designed our initial models that are available today. We've got two sizes. This size is kind of like a framed postcard size. We have a framed baseball card size as well that's even smaller than this one. Really thinking about how do we make these as collectible as possible. You guys have multiple of them yourselves. That is really exciting for us. We want people to have multiple of them. Once we get bigger, we start to compete with something like a TV. And we don't want this to feel like competing with a TV or a computer monitor, right? We want this to feel like a collectible moving image, a collectible video. That being said, stay on the lookout, because in about a month or so, we will be announcing some larger size, different aspect ratios, different materials as well. We've got quite a lot going to be announced. That's going to be announced around the product line very soon. So yeah, you will get that.
What I could see now, because they are smaller, is you could create this cool wall, like of all of these. I'm sure you have one, right? You have to have a gallery in your home that's a wall full of moving art, right?
Yes, I mean, well, in my apartment, I have a bunch of them all around. At the office, we do have we have a gallery here, a wall.
That's what you want. That's what you want. You want to be able to click them together somehow, and so you can put like 10 of them, somehow where they're all just like boop boop. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be. I'm showing you the backs of them, but I'm just saying like I want to be able to be like boom and have it without that big hole in the middle of them there, but it's like having sort of Lego version where you can connect them and place them on the wall. I think that's a spectacular idea, Sir Lord Joel Comm.
I'm just looking through here. So, a lot of them aren't custom. They're existing artwork in limited editions, and some of the ones I've wanted are sold out. Like this one right here. I actually bought one of my favorite pieces on Nifty Gateway was a Roger Kilimanjaro piece. It was that Travis, you remember the sound blocks that kind of came apart in pieces, and when you put them all together, it was like a symphony.
Okay.
This is that guy right here. I'm like, oh, I would have totally bought one of those. Nope. Not.
He is awesome. Yeah. So when we launched in 2019, we launched our first collection of limited edition digital art, right? Video art. And the idea they were not NFT backed at all. What you're seeing right there is an example of just an art piece that we said, here's a way to edition video in a physical sense. And artists loved it because it was a new way to build revenue, to actually generate revenue from videos that they're posting on Instagram for free every day. Mm-hmm. And so, the opportunity for them was very obvious. And that's really how we started talking to all of these artists who now are all of them doing NFTs. But back in 2019, only, a few people were excited about, what the potential for NFTs and art really was. So we really were kind of the physical NFT. We were hand signing. The artists were adding wet signatures, hand numbering, editions from 1 up to 200 units, in one series, in a piece series, and collectors were, collecting digital content that was edition, that was scarce and rare for the first time. So really, it's so exciting to the last year has just been incredible with really our vision getting completely realized on the blockchain. And so our product is just perfectly matched with the goals and with what NFTs mean for creators.
Well, you got to hand it to this guy right here. I mean, that's a little creepy and unusual and beautiful at the same time. Well, there you go, guys. Here you have it, infiniteobjects.com. I think everybody should have one in their house, and we're not being paid to say so. I think these are really cool, and now I'm starting to think, now that I see that there's individual artists that I can go buy some stuff from, like, oh, I can imagine a little wall somewhere here in my space that I've got a few of those up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I just love the idea of having the mints on the back. Like that ferocious one that you have is badass. Like, I mean, the one that I have right here, it's like a full-on, it's an official Boss Logic, but it doesn't say shit about Boss Logic on the back. And it would be awesome. It would be awesome if it did. And then especially the Blockchain Heroes one that we came up with. Like, it would be fun if there was like a few sanctioned ones, like some of our cooler animated ones, like of Genesis or some of the other heroes. It's like, it's just a really cool, like a rotating trophy. Like some other people might want to have one of those, and it looks like you guys are building a marketplace of some sort where people can actually sell those prints available as well, right?
Yes, we have a lot coming out, including a marketplace. We will be, we're big partners with Dapper Labs. We love Flow. We're going to be doing a big Flow marketplace, eventually, obviously, again, blockchain agnostic here.
You're going to be able to show some of your NBA Top Shot highlights, huh? Oh.
We announced about 2 weeks ago, we announced at the first MintFest that signed the agreement with the NBA Players Association. We will be printing official NBA Top Shot video prints. So you will be able to log in, authenticate your ownership of your Top Shot collection, select the Top Shot that you love or multiple, and buy video prints of those Top Shots in a very official, completely licensed merchandise, NBA merchandise.
Nice. Good moves, yeah. Travis. How'd you like to see this Elon Dusk trophy in your Infinite Object?
Well, that would be awesome, but I know this right now. It's only sort of a rectangle kind of thing. Are there going to be other shapes available in the future, like a square frame?
There will be different aspect ratios coming out.
Beautiful.
Indeed.
There you go, like mixed tiles. Mixed tiles got all those different styles. I have a lot of mixed tiles on my wall, but if I had some square infinite objects that I could place up, I got some other good images that I'd like to throw up.
How about the Robin Hood, Trev? I mean, he just running and running. He's like Forrest Gump. He's just running, but he'll never stop.
It's kind of like one of those VR ones where you got to get on one of the thing that you get in when you're playing VR, running around. He's on that.
Right. Well, hey, Joe, appreciate you coming on. Thanks for your patience and getting you scheduled to jump on here. Keep us posted on your new developments. We are fans.
Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
That's how we tied it all together. Hey, Joe. Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Where you going with that infinite object in your hands?
Yeah.
Sir Lord Travis, one more thing that I want to hit up on here before we call it a show. It's already a show, but before we get to the end of the show, and that is that the Nefty Token, their drop comes in just 5 days. If you go to neftyblocks.com, go click on the top here, read their white paper. They are definitely taking the lead, the first marketplace here on Wax to offer a token that will be utility within their ecosystem. And we've got a Blockchain Heroes card that you'll only be able to get inside the packs. And we have some of their premier passes. Let me find here on where did I put them? Here in the
Pioneer passes?
The Pioneer passes, yeah. They're uncut. Nefties, here they are right here. I've got uncut some of these. Nefties. That's the account. These Pioneer passes I've got right here, and we have a limited number of them, but you're going to need these to blend with the Betsies that you get on sales day to get the community pack that has NFTs from I would say 20 different properties. I don't know for sure how many in there, but I know there's a lot in there, and we're going to give some of these away right now. If you go to nifty.show/pass, fill in the form, one per Wax wallet, and I'm not going to close it. It'll close itself once I'm out of them. So we're going to airdrop these to you probably in a couple days before the sale. So you have them if you fill it out. But this is a gift from Nefty to us and from us to you because we appreciate our audience, whether you're watching us live, watching the video replay, or listening to this podcast in your ear holes on any of the podcast platforms we're on. Thank you for being part of the Nifty Show familia. Nifty.show/pass is where you'll sign up to get one of these.
That's awesome. Big shout out to Juan and Jose over there at Nefty. They're doing some great stuff, and we want to see that. You know, actually, you're going to actually participate in their token by buying packs and getting the tokens in the packs. Like, it's genius. I've not seen anybody do that. You're going to want to read through that because if anything like what Axie Infinity has done or what Splinterlands has done or what Star Atlas is about to do or what Gala Games is about to do and any of these other sort of play to earn platforms and these gaming tokens and then the nifty marketplaces, you know, NFTs are so hot. You're tuning in. This is episode 87. And we're not running out of stuff to talk about. It's only more and more. Like early on, some of the early episodes, like, all right, we're going to get some guests. I don't know. Well, let's just talk about NFTs. And like now there's so many things going on. It's like an unlimited amount of people to talk about. And so a lot of these tokens could be good investments, but that's not financial advice. That's saying do your own due diligence, see what's going on in the space. You might want to participate in that.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you on the next episode. Until then. Keep it nifty. And get a Swiffer. And keep it swifty. Swifty. That's a Rick and Morty thing.
Swifty?
Swifty.
Okay, keep it swifty.
See you guys.
Swift. Here's the graphic coming in.
Here comes.